In this video, we're going to create a digital printable planner on Canva. So we want to go to the main page of Canva right here, and we can just search for a planner. And after we have typed in planner, we can press enter. Now, as you can see right here, we have a bunch of different planners that we can use. Some of them will require the pro version of Canva, others will not. So if they don't have this crown, it means that they don't require the pro version of Canva. Now here we can select any planner that we would like, and we will work our way from there on. So I'm just going to select one that looks like I can work with. So what do you guys think I should pick? Okay, let's pick this one, for example. I like this one, and it's also a nice color combination and it's free. So just left click on it, and then you have to select customize this template. So if you like this one, you can directly print it out. However, we are going to make some changes so it looks more like our planner and it's more individual. So right here, the first thing that I'm going to change is this text font. I cannot read it clearly. So what I'm going to do is just double click on it, left click, and then I'm going to select a new font by clicking on this drop down menu and going for one font that I think will be easy to read. So for example, this one. Okay, I think this looks way better. You guys can see the difference. So weekly schedule planner. I'm just going to change this to weekly planner, like so. I just deleted it, highlighted the text and deleted it with the backspace on my keyboard. And as you can see, now we have a weekly planner. We can also adjust it however we would like. It helps you to center it with the automatic Canva interface. So right here, we can leave this as it is, date. The only thing that I'm going to do is change the font size. So I'm going to click right here on the date, and I'm going to increase the font by pressing right here. So for example, like this, it's a little bit bigger, and we can just drag it a little bit to the side so you can write the date itself. So for example, you can write the month here, October, so on and so forth. It's up to you. So here, as you can see, this planner is very simple. We have the different days. We have Monday through Saturday. Sunday is apparently a day off, but you can very easily copy one of these by selecting and right clicking on them. And then you can just right click and paste. So as you can see, now we have another tab like this, which we can do Sunday on. So another thing that I'm going to do is just simply left click on this Saturday text right here, and I'm going to paste it. I copied it by right clicking and clicking on copy, and now right here I'm going to right click and paste it. So as you can see, we have Saturday again, and all we have to do is double click on it and change this to Sunday. So now we have for every single day of the week, so Monday through Sunday. Now what else can we do? So let's change the font, or rather the font size right here for note. So I'm going to make it way bigger, and I'll be able to write here. Okay, so let's say you don't like the color scheme. So one thing you can do is completely remove the background image. So you gotta make sure that you have clicked on the background image right here, not on any of the other boxes. And you can just press delete on your keyboard or right click and delete it. And as you can see now, it is an empty planner. Our text is still there. It's just in white color. That's why we can't see it. So let's say you want to do that. Now, well, the reasonable thing is to change the color of our text because it's invisible right now. So you gotta click on this text color after you have highlighted your text, and we can just make it black. And if we click somewhere else, as you can see, this is it. You can repeat the same process for the date. So you click on text color and make it like so. And here you can just write whatever you want. Like I said, the month. So you can change the background image altogether. So I'm going to search right here where it says design for a background image, and we're going to select a new one. So let's do something more simple. So for example, I like this one. So I'm going to add as a new page right here. And what I'm going to do is right click on the image itself. I'm going to copy it. And now I am going to go to page number 1. And I am just going to right click and paste it. So as you can see, now I have copied the image from this to the next, to our previous page. So right here, if we want to delete the previous page, all we gotta do is scroll down until we see this page 2, and we can just delete the page, and now we're back with one planner. So let's say we change the image and everything is looking good, but you want to change your planner's notes right here, or the little pop-ups. So how do we change the cover? So you can change the cover by simply clicking on the box right here and then going to, you gotta click on the box right here, and this is where you will find the cover for it. So this is the cover that is currently using. Let's say we want to make it blue. So we will add blue cover. I'm not saying that this is going to look good. I'm just showing you how you can work around with it. So we create it and change this one to blue. So we select the next one and we change it to a different shade of blue. And the next, again, a different shade of blue. So you can just repeat this process for as many times as you would like. So you get a variety of different colors, and you can customize it for or to your liking. So we can make this a completely different color because it's Sunday. And then for the note, we are just going to leave it with something light so we can type here. So let's say this is what we like. I'm just going to change the color once more. For the text, we can do something along the lines of, or actually we can add an effect. We can click on effects and we can drop down a shadow, and we can even make it in italic like so. So for example, let's say this is the weekly planner that you have created and you are happy with. Now what do we do? So we gotta click on share, and now right here we can just select download, and we select download again. So we will leave this as PNG standard and just click on download. So it might take a little bit of time to download, but as you can see, we have this now ready. And what is the next step? Well, the next step is going to this website. I recommend this website, pdfcandy.com, pdfcandy written like so.com, and you can just upload your planner right here. I'm just going to go to downloads and open it up this way. So this is where you can convert your PDF to a document, so you are able to type on it. You are able to convert it to a docx document, which is a new newer Microsoft format, Microsoft Word format, or to a JPEG. So after this is done, all you gotta do is select the format that you want to convert it to, click on it. Might take a little bit of time, but then it will automatically give you the option to download this file. And now you can open this file up by clicking on it, and I will show you how it looks. So just like that. And now you can, if you have Microsoft Word, you can write here and change stuff, or you can directly print it. You know how you can print. You click on there and you select print, and of course you select the printer, and that's how you print this out. So hope this was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.